Good morning. So excited to meditate with you this morning. What a wonderful way to begin our Wednesdays, begin every morning. And I thought I would start with a poem called The Source of Peace by Dana Fouts. Turning inward to the source of peace, I take refuge in the easy sigh of breath released. Awareness spirals behind the mind, finding quiet, a temporary respite from the storm of thought. I arrived here by the simplest route, using movement to grow still, choosing to follow breath into silence. The tension I held onto like a shield disappeared when I finally allowed myself to feel. So let's just breathe, letting go of tension, letting go of movement. Falling into not silence necessarily, but any sounds around us. As I can hear the birds and cars in the distance, but in meditation, we notice sounds in a more intentional way. We try noticing them without judgment. We can notice sounds and still have the stillness within us, releasing tension. We can notice taste in our mouth without judgment. We just notice. And if it's morning, perhaps there's still a hint of toothpaste or breakfast or tea or coffee. And we just notice it without judgment. You notice the temperature on our skin. Maybe you feel the warmth of a blanket on you. Or maybe you're somewhere sunny and warm. And as I sit on my porch in October, I notice the chill of the morning without judgment. In the same way, we turn inward to notice any thoughts, feelings, sensations within us. Sometimes this is harder to do without judgment. Meditation is always a practice for noticing without judgment. Notice your breath going in. Notice the exhale. And see if you can follow the next breath all the way through. The inhale, the space, the exhale, the space. See if you can follow your breath like that the next couple of breaths without changing the breath at all. Just noticing. Breath in, space. Breath out, space. Isn't it beautiful that no matter what happened in the past or what you have to do in the future, that right now, all there is to do is follow the breath. And what's so beautiful about this practice of meditation is when sounds or tastes or smells or temperature comes in to interrupt the focus of the breath, you just notice without judgment and get back to breathing. Get back to noticing the inhale, the space, the exhale, the space. And just breathe in present moment awareness. Breathing out any distractions from past or future. And of course, thoughts will come in, we will forget we're supposed to be meditating as we're thinking about something that happened yesterday or last week, or planning our day or our week. And that's okay. We smile when we notice that. We smile. And we think to ourselves, isn't the mind something? And then we focus back on the in-breath and the space and the out-breath and the space. It's in this space of meditation that we learn so much about our minds. And it is the intention to learn without judgment. We notice how things want to pull us out of this moment. When that happens, when we leave meditation, we can simply notice it then. No reason to get seduced by it or attached to it, or to let our thoughts and feelings move us to action. You can just notice. What a gift it is to just sit, to just be here now, knowing that all the things we have to do will wait for us. We can take this moment, breathe in the oxygen of the mask, the oxygen mask that will feed us, allow us to take care of ourselves and those we love. This practice teaches us to watch our judgments without acting on them. So we notice our in-breath and the space, and the out-breath and the space. How beautiful the gift of being still enough to notice that silence doesn't really exist, that we quiet ourselves just enough to hear the sounds and the thoughts and the feelings that are always there if we choose to be still enough to recognize them. And if thoughts or feelings arise about how silly meditation is or things you have to do, we just smile at all that. It's a practice to smile, to just be in this moment, weighted to the chair, the cushion, or the bed. What a gift to practice simply being, not doing, not planning, not regretting, just being. And this is a poem called Frequent Crier. I'm at the airport and I'm falling in love with everyone. The octogenarian rolling a pink duffel bag with white polka dots. The woman I heard on the phone saying, well, we put mom's funeral on my credit card, so it might be maxed out. The adult man who ordered apple juice with his whole chest as his in-flight beverage. The young couple in my row who were as gentle with each other as they were with their newborn. It seems as though I have been Twitter-pated, as though this turbulent communal experience has become an altar for my faith in humanity. I'm up in the air and on my knees, believing that everyone is doing their best, that we're actually looking out for each other, that maybe the mess we've made of things is redeemable after all. And then the wheels touch the tarmac, the seatbelt sign goes off, and the deplaning process brings me right back down to earth. And so we use the metaphor of meditation as being a time where we can be okay with ourselves and all of humanity before the wheels touch back down to earth. But even then, we remember this time of spaciousness and being. Thanks.